Welcome to Fix and Sell Q&A with Jay Lee, where you will learn how to flip a house step by step.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Fix and Sell with your host, Jay Lee. Wow, guys, I know I've been gone a couple weeks, but I've been very overwhelmed with what's going on as far as the protesting and just everything. I'm sure you guys have too. Let me start off by saying I hope that everyone is safe. I'm sending my prayers and well wishes to anyone that has been hurt or injured, or I just seen a lot on Instagram and on the news. It was just overwhelming. It was just really too overwhelming to even watch any of it. After a while, I had to just take a break from everything, get off social media. I couldn't watch the news. I just couldn't do anything because really, I just don't know what is going to happen. I understand the protests. Don't get me wrong. I was saying that on my other podcast. I understand all that. I just don't know where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? But once again, sending out my prayers. I hope everyone is safe. Okay, so fast forward. Yeah, I plan on doing them, like I said, an episode every Tuesday. So I'm going to probably try to make up a couple episodes and just jump on here. But what I really want you guys to do is visit my Instagram. And when you do, you can hit a message. Leave me a message. Record a message for me. Ask me some questions. I would love to get you on the show and interview you guys. I would love for you guys to come on as a guest. I do have people lined up, and like I said, I've been off. I haven't been doing this for a couple weeks, just trying to get myself personally together, because I run a small business, and the COVID didn't help my finances at all. A lot of people got stimulus. A lot of people got unemployment, plus that little $600 a week bonus, which would have helped me because my people was laid off or didn't get their money. So that means I don't get money. So, but I don't know. Anyways, let's get off that. I'm sure you can follow the stimulus updates on YouTube. I don't have the guy's name, but I'll definitely try to write it down in my little profile. The guy I do follow to get stimulus updates and different things like that. Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's talk about fix and sell. Okay, flipping one-on-one. I want to walk you guys through everything. So I'm currently working on a flip. I got this flip that I'm working on right now for, it was $1,000, but with the closing costs and all that, $1,800. Okay, you're going to pay for your permits, you're going to pay for all that stuff. So let's just say I'm into the property already about $2,300. This is just right after signing. You're instantly locked in that. And then I got insurance. You can get, if you're in Michigan, I got Michigan Basic. So we can insure properties as long as the boards are on the door or on the windows. So these are the first things I do. Let me switch this phone over. So this is the first things I do once I get a property, okay? So I purchase the property. I get all the little permits and everything that I have to get initially to get started, so I'll know exactly what's going to be needed to close this deal, to sell the house. I like to do all this stuff up front. So when I do pay for the permit, I'm sorry, that is a permit, right? Wow, I wish my partner was in here so they can help me with this. Okay, so yeah, we get the permits. So the inspector comes 3 times. So on that first time when he comes, you're going to do a walkthrough with him. I'm sure you already did it. Here's the thing. Do your own walkthrough if you can before buying the property. But when you're going to purchase a property for $1,000 or $1,800 or $2,500, you kind of already have an idea how much work you're going to have to put into this property. So I really want you to know your budget, have your deadline set, really prepare yourself, before you even put any money into it. This is one-on-one, because things happen and your little budget goes out the window very quick. So let's start off again. So we found the property. It's in your budget. Okay? It's in your budget. You're going to get your permits and everything. Like I said, I like to get my inspectors on all that stuff up first before I do any work. Now, if you guys work on a lot of properties and this isn't your first flip or your second flip, you guys basically know exactly how to get started. Okay? So good. But for the ones who don't, do a walkthrough. Say, you found this great property. You're going to do a walkthrough. And you're writing down all your notes. Okay? Your notes is going to say, okay. Also, when you purchase a property, even before you get the property, like I said in my other episode, in order for this to be a good deal, you have to buy it at a good price. So $1,800 or $2,300 is a good price to me, because I purchased that house for $2,300. The comps run up to 38,000. Another property in that area just sold for 42,000 with my same specs or the same the same dimensions and sizes of my house. Okay, so my particular property is listed on one of those realtor sites as 1,400 square feet. On another one, the actual one when I bought the property, it said under 800. So I'm looking like, wow, how is this same property listed on another realtor site for 1,400? So what happened was someone added, a back end. They added a back room to the property. Now, some people say, okay, well, you got to tear that off. Some people say, well, if you got the permit and everything is good, that is a part of your square footage now. But once again, that's the purpose. I got the inspector. So when they do the walkthrough with me, and I got my little permits and everything is good. So that actually is a part of my square footage now. So whoever built that on there, they did get the permits and it was allowed. So now it's a part of my square footage. So initially the house, I guess it was probably from the 50s. I think it was made in the 50s, 1950s or something like that. It was initially under 8, like right up to 800, like 7 something. I can't remember. Almost 800. So now with a new add-on, it's almost 1,400 square feet. And that is amazing. So that alone is why I wanted that particular property. So I can go in there. I scheduled myself to be done with that property in 90 days. If you go a little bit over, it's fine. I give myself 6 months because First of all, I'm paying cash. I use a lot of cash. I don't get loans or anything for small properties like that. Those I can go right back into my bank, because I just sold a property. I can go right back in there and flip right into a new one. But if you are doing a loan or if you're using credit cards, hopefully you're getting at least 6 months to a year of before you have to pay interest. So that's good. So you'll be able to go in, flip this house in less than 6 months without paying interest on that credit card or that loan or if you're using a loan or something. So that's going to be great for you. Now at that square footage from 800 to 1400, I can get at least $1,000 a month from a renter. Okay, so that's in case I didn't want to flip it and I wanted to buy and hold it, which I need to start doing that. Like I told you before, I definitely want to start building that portfolio of buying homes and holding them so I can build wealth. I would be able to get $1,000, if not more, for that property as for a renter, from a renter, because in that neighborhood with the comps, that's what the rentals are going for, from $850 to $1,200. So I'm right in that sweet spot right there. Okay. So I don't want to talk to you guys' ear off, but like I said, this episode was mainly to get you going. So once you get the property, we got to do that walkthrough. This is how we're gonna get our budget together. If it's one thing to know your pocket, right? So you can say, oh yeah, I ain't spending more than 20,000. I ain't putting more than 10,000 in here. That's fine to say that, but when you go do that walkthrough, and your 10,000 isn't meeting that, you might end up losing money at the end. So I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to lose money. I want you to make money. Okay? So it's very important, once you purchase the property, your permits, all that stuff, your inspection, okay? Well, you're going to do that walkthrough. Write everything down. Also give yourself some cushion. I forgot what people say they use their cushion. I think it's 20%, 10%. I don't do any of that. I literally know what's in my pocket, know what I'm going to spend, know what I can't go over, because it's going to go into my profit. I don't want anything to affect my profit. So I'm not saying I'm going to shortcut anything. I'm saying I'm going to do my walkthrough. I'm going to make sure. I'll probably have to do a lot of the work myself. So I'm not gonna hire somebody $2,500, $3,000 to skim coat some walls when I could just hop on YouTube and learn how to do it myself. Watch about 4 skim coating drywall videos, about 4. Take notes. Watch about 4 of them. Watch them again, and then you're ready to do it yourself. Believe me, you're going to save yourself so much money. Now, if it's something hard like patching a wall, you might not know how to do that real quick, because I did try that, and my drywall work could have been better. It's good now. Just trial and error. Took me about 3 houses to really learn how to do that drywall, but learn how to do a lot of this stuff yourself. Now, once you get the budget to hire some people for these particular things, to do your drywall and all that stuff, do that. But my main focus when I get a property, I got my electrician, I got my plumbing. Those are my main 2 things that I got my budget for. Those are things I can't learn overnight. I probably won't learn them for a very long time, And then I got my duct work, my heating and cooling. That's what I spend my money on. Okay? So anyways, I'm going to end this episode. I'm going to come back though, guys. I'll probably come back before next week because I want to kind of make up for the weeks that I lost. Okay? Once again, guys, be safe. Hit me up on Instagram. Leave a message. Go on Anchor right now and send me some messages. Send me a text, a tweet, whatever. I want you on the show. If you're flipping a house, if you know anything about flipping a house, if you're a real estate investor, anything, just come on the show. I want to talk to you. I am going to have guests on there next week, though. Next Tuesday. I have a couple people scheduled to, get on the show with me, which I need it because I don't want you guys to just hear me ranting all day. But yeah, so visit me on Instagram, leave me some messages, come on the show, come talk to me. Let's connect. Be safe.
Find Fix and Sell on all podcast platforms. Thank you for listening.